there. And where is game? Ha 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 ha. I may have been messing around with memory and things, and that may have broken. But this was working earlier. Let me see if that does it. That did it. Why? That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. Hello. Morning. I am so completely where I can actually see chat while I'm in. There's a thought. How's everybody doing on this New Year's weekend? I'm scattered all over the place, partly because just having the week off has been confusing. And changing things. So my pre-stream checklist should be changing and hasn't. Although some of the things, like, changing the stream title or hitting start stream, that's not new. I don't have any excuse for that one. All right, but here's the thing. It is time to try to get these last 2 items for the Explorers Guild. And I've been being a little more systematic this time. So I have those in my inventory somewhere. Except they're not in my inventory. Please tell me that means they're in the backpack. No? What did I do? Tell me it's something that makes sense that I can figure out. Because otherwise, the Blue Owl will be completely justified murdering me. Here we go. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I wasn't panicking. You were panicking. So let's go find out where the squid glow. I've got bed. Do I have a boat? Is there a boat in that? Doors would be good. The squid tend to be underwater. Probably need a door or two. One flight stack. Actually, it's also flight 3s. Even though I am likely to send myself into something should have this. There we go. Okay. There. Try to fly as much as I can. It is just generally faster. And, hey, maybe I shouldn't be having quite so many lag issues. Thing is fine. I'm in the wrong skin. It's fine. Everything's fine. That should be on my pre-stream checklist somewhere too. Check that I'm in the right skin. And yeah. So for anyone just watching the VOD for the first time or in. Um, this is the Greenhouse, which is the Stina Rose Patreon server. And the Explorers Guild is a challenge that involves following lodestone compasses to find various caches around the server, um, which gets us out exploring, hence the name. And we get banners and things once we collect all the things from caches. It's basically geocaching in Minecraft. I've done the easy and medium ones. There are 9 of each. So now I'm on the last 2 of hard caches. And those are further from spawn. The shulkers that they're in are likely to be more blendy with the environment, and they can be up to 75 blocks away from the lodestone that the compass is pointing to. Whereas easies can be up to 25 blocks away and mediums can be blocks away. Getting late. About an hour before I need to. An hour of Minecraft time anyway. I'm probably going to be up on top of this Savannah hill. Land in a tree, that would be ideal. I am less likely to be bothered. Top of a tree. And just about anywhere else. A couple minutes before sleep. A shreep. Right, so I mentioned that I've been tinkering with memory and other things. Minecraft shouldn't, unless it's taking too much memory, anything to OBS. But I had been running with apparently only 1 megabyte of RAM allocated to the game, and I'm currently using 50% of 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that should hopefully improve some things. And what prompted me to finally look at that and figure out how to do anything kind of RAM allocated, I did download the Hermitcraft season map and explore it a bit. And at first, I couldn't get out of spawn. I could see a little bit of spawn and a little bit of the shopping district, and that was it. The rest of the world. And that just seemed a little over the top. I've heard people say it was laggy, but that if I had been on my old laptop, I would have just assumed that's it. That's all I'm going to do. But this computer should be able to handle that. So I went looking on the Hermitcraft Reddit and various other places and found that the issue is probably RAM. That I shouldn't allocate too much, because once it gets more than 12 gigabytes, it starts having diminishing returns. That's going by one of Azuma's things I've learned from Hermitcraft videos from back in all of 20. And I figure that must be applicable app. And Proteus confirmed when I mentioned it in my Discord that yeah, Java starts being bytes of RAM. So won't go that high. Right now, I've got it set with 4 gigabytes as the 8 is the maximum. I figured quadruple it was probably a good start. And I was at least able to move around, open doors, which was not a thing I could do before. Um, Definitely some things are still laggy, so I am going to try bumping it up again before I that map any further. I have at least visited some of the main areas I wanted to visit. Um, I also need to make sure I've got all the sound mods and everything. I had only been thinking of that as a thing that you need for Decked Out, but a lot of people used custom sounds in other places. And for example, um, um, the little Corrales drummer in Scarland probably isn't meant to sound spooky. Shh. The record that it's playing when you just hear the default vanilla record is. I had turned off the daylight cycle, so I never did hear like the opening or closing messages from Scarland. I don't know what those would have been like. That reminds me, I will have to turn that back on at some point if I want to do that. Could barely load the perimeter. That was the only base that really gave me serious challenges, and it figures that would be the one, right? Multiple withers and other stuff going on there. Those who say armor stands are the problem had no trouble at Cleo's base. The trouble I had in Scarland was when I got too close to the building. How broken system. So it's not armor stands that are the problem. But I already knew that because I've not, even with only 1 gigabyte of RAM allocated, never had any zombie crowd. Lots of armor stands. Speaking of that, maybe a place I start to stream at some point in the new year, whenever the new season starts. I haven't been because I've mostly, since I came in so late, I've just been helping people. Not doing anything of my own. So streaming hasn't made any sense. I suppose I could have when I was doing things like just spending forever in the resource world, gathering gravel and such. But yeah. Oh, hey, lodestone's around here somewhere. But when we start the new season, not that I have much idea what I'm going to be doing there. Oh, hey, somebody left a bed here. I don't have to set down another one. Thank you, somebody. Okay. So let's mark out. We are at 4,700. So going north should take us down to 4,625. A feeling, though, we're going to have to go underground. I see water. It's likely. Before I even mark anything out, I may venture down here. That likely goes back under that way, but if that Y coordinate goes below 4625, I have to go far. Wait. Frog lights. Lighting up underwater. Put that in there. Then put the under chest away, and then let's switch these around under there. For other undead. Oh, it's not going down to an aquifer. Well, there is more. No, it is. More water down there. Eh. Do I think Owl would have... No. This is not Owl safe. I mean, you could maybe drop down into that water, but no, this is not looking likely as I thought at first. Okay. Let's go see what 75 blocks to the south looks like. I mean, there's water there too, but unless it's super deep, that's not where I would expect to see glow squid. We're looking for 4775. That is what this one is, right? Where the squid glow, yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Pillager outpost. My fave. All right. Let's see. Wait, are we starting from? Gate 60. So going west, that'll take away 75, so that should take us down to 57, 85. Maybe it is over here. Ooh, yes. This looks very likely. Also looks like I might want the conduit, maybe. Where is that? Ace. And let's get on the hot bar. And maybe sleep. Hello, Dr. Liz. How are you? Come on. Sleep, sleep, sleep. There we go. Not that it'll matter while I'm underwater, but I don't need stuff spawning up. So, I am doing pretty well. It's amazing what a little time off will do. Okay, wrong type of squid. My goodness. Okay. This is interesting. All right. That's why we have these. I'm like torches. That's the way out. And this far. Get some air back. So I'm just trying to get the last two of the Explorer Guild heart items. This one is called Where the Squid Glow. going in a big circle. And also, I don't see any glow squid because this is too high up. I really thought this was ha ha! Okay, well, if I needed any of this stuff, that'd be cool. But I don't. So let's get out of here. Oh, maybe down there? No. Swimming, why can I not go through the one tall? Come on. There we go. Back up again, which is not helpful. No. This is I am going none of the right directions. Hello. Did I get here? Not there. But I use a little dynamic lighting to help with this. It was literally just here. Here's the one wide I came through. Potentially not here? Okay. Thought I was being so careful. Marking my way. Oh, there we go. Okay. Dynamic lighting for the win. Okay. So, maybe not down there because it did not seem to go deep enough. Let's head back this way and mark out 75 to the east. Would mean would take us up to 5935. And that could be down there. That seems a little close, though. Although, who knows where it actually leads to. Okay. This does not look terribly owl safe, but it doesn't look as owl unsafe as the first place. Because you can come around here, get in the water this way. This doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So maybe not. But we're still pretty high up. From here, can I safely get down to there? Out flying. And back up. That's the other thing. That's a 2-block jump right there, if nothing else. It does not look like it. So I'm thinking no. Also, I can't get back up from here without flying. So yeah, probably not. Maybe over here? No, this is the same spot. There was another thing I passed on the way, wasn't there? Am I losing it? Very possibly. I could jump down there. But it has to be someplace that Owl could have gotten in and out of. Owl doesn't fly. And I don't see anything that would let you just plain climb or swim up from there. So I'm going to go with no. Which means I was probably right the first time. Maybe down here is something? Eek. See lava. Okay. I may also want slightly more food than that. All right. There's some water down there. So lava. Let's watch out for that, and let's have fireworks on my hotbar. I don't see this as being a likely spot to go down. Once again, you wouldn't be able to get back up from there. Which brings me back to that first water cave. Hello, Pillar. Good morning. How are you doing? I'll have to go back down that first. Is there anything over this way? Oh. I mean, there is water there. But again, way too high up for glow squid, and I'm not sure that leads there. Guess we can see. Nowhere. Not the way. Yeah, no, that is. Tired, well past bedtime. Understandable. It's the same way I just went. I don't think this is leading anywhere useful. Nope, we're back up. And I'm gonna want that door back on my hotbar real fast. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a long shot. Didn't pay off. And again, if I would have looked at the fact that there's no way parkour out of here without flight, that would have been my clue. Couldn't. Think I'm gonna have to come back over to here. And see. So last time I think I went that way because I see lights there, and I'm gonna leave them there so I remember I've already been there. Now I'm gonna come over this way. Oh, I'm going in a circle. Amazing. Fantastic. Not going anywhere yet. So where the squid glow has to be down below Y0. That's where the dungeon is. We'll keep that lit up. How about? Here. I don't see that I'm getting anywhere here. think I'm gonna leave that one behind. You're not really supposed to make any changes to the area, but I feel like lighting up a dungeon is not a terrible thing to do. Guess I could look more over this way. By 30 and below with light level 0. Okay, so not as low as I thought. Okay, well here's some glow squid. Won't yet anyway. Places. This might be a place to set up a conduit. Well, it's getting out of range, isn't it? A bit. Some of it probably comes back under here. There, I had already taken it out. Brilliant. Ah, no, I should have gone one more over. One, two, three, four. Now I've gone. Brilliant. I know how to count. I really do. Promise. Never know it. Okay. Back. All right. Now, means we won't get any more glow squid. Aha! Ooh, right there! Right there! Got it. Vacuum. Oh, fun. Yes, good technically still morning to you too. Ooh, so you know, Letha haven't even found this one yet. I have gotten to all of them. Okay. So now that I just set this up, it's time to take it down, but it did its job. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I glitchificating? All right. There's a lot more that I just... No. Good, and it's night. That. Uh... I have a lot more prismarine to find here. Where to go? I mean, it should all float up eventually. No dolphins to steal it. There we go. 43. Door back. Door. Door. Ah, there we go. Door. And thank you for sleeping, Pillar. Okay, we got spiders. Bigger question, have we got creepers? Won't see any. That's good. Let's cut my mess. Then we can try to find the last one. I didn't even need hints for that one. Other than not needing to be down to Y0. It's just light level 0. Thank you for that, Pillar. That's less of a hint about the hiding spot itself and more general Minecraft knowledge that I should probably have. Yeah, no, I did put one more here. Maybe be a good time to put fireworks back on my hotbar rather than... And let's put the conduit away. Grab these back up. That's the limit in that direction. Okay. Right. Now that was somebody else's bed, so I am going to leave it here. Uh, Probably for the next explorer. Right. Not Q, it's Y for yeet. Let's see about finding the windswept water vader, because that is the last one. That was probably you. I mean, the lodestone's pretty spottable anyway, so unless you need the bed back, I'm cool with leaving it there. It's not making that much of a difference in finding the itself. Again. For the wing. Okay. All right, so windswept water vader. I'm guessing that means we're heading for windswept savanna and a waterfall of some type. Just a guess. And then we will have found all of them, which is shocking. I'm shocked that I found the first one within the first hour. That is better than I had expected. Very shocking. Um, let's see. I need to be talking more, and I'm drawing a blank. I have any tea left. Darn it. Going almost due west, which makes me think we're probably going to get up to the other side of Zero. I honestly had not thought I would end up finishing the Explorers Guild at all. Um, and to be fair, I have needed amount of along the way because it's not my strongest suit. Although I do think that I'm getting a little better at it just practice because better with practice. Um, it is nice to just get out and see the server this way as opposed to always going through the nether tunnels and missing a whole lot of the overworld. I mean, I've always known to look for a shulker box, but I'm getting better at like spotting the light gray shulker box in stone. Um, that's I think just training the eyeballs what to hone in on. there's knowing that what you're looking for is probably a light gray shulker stone, and there's actually picked out. Okay, this actually is, you know, we Pythagoras this, we would probably see that we are actually still in the range away from spawn that is specified. Now leaving windswept savanna, so nope. And welcome to Pillar of Nothing's base. Hello, Pillar. Just passing by. Interestingly, while I was looking into memory and how much memory do I really need to have allocated to Minecraft and that sort of thing, I ran into some discussions of impact of vines and bamboo on memory usage. And apparently it's the fact that they're semi-transparent. That could be what's eating up a lot of memory and causes jungle specifically to be an issue for a lot of folks. Whereas I had thought, and the other people in that Reddit thread had thought, it was more about the growth, because vines are continually growing and bamboo, not infinitely, but it grows a lot and it grows fast. Like 3 rockets. I have a lot further to go. Quite to the point I need to do something about it, but so that was an interesting thing to learn. That it's more about the transparency and all of that. I did know that switching things like leaves fast would make a difference. Which I didn't want to do because I feel like that takes some of it out of it. Hello, DSA. Good morning. How are you? Nap time. Sleep well, Pillar. I do not miss the days of working nights. My spouse still does, and having to go back and forth between everybody else's waking hours and your own work hours, that's tough. Really throw your body off. In fact, we've got studies and studies and studies showing that it's terrible for your body. Um, but Wired? Did I miss Wired coming in? Oh, Wired. This is a long flight, yes. Because I am probably heading to about 4,500 blocks west of spawn. Means I should perhaps consider landing on the ice or whatever and pulling out some bottles of enchanting. These wings. Much better. I might. That wasn't powdered snow. Why was I don't know. All right. We're still good for a few TCG games. I really do want to play some more TCG. I just can't seem to get my act together to figure out a time. Maybe later. Maybe later today even. Although later for me might be too late for you. Already, what? 5 p.m. there? Over in Europe? There's actually a group working on doing some in-game TCG games, not on the Hermitcraft server. As I had said earlier, the amount of memory you need to allocate, you have a potato, just not going to work. But so they're going back and forth between there and a private server, taking over the maps, cards, which I hadn't even thought about being a possibility. But since, for example, admin for this server was able to bring forward some maps from last season, obviously it's a thing and that had not occurred to me as a way to be able to game. Killing Bee is going to make you play decked out with them as soon as you get back. I would say do some exploring first to test things out and make sure everything's working properly, because I definitely have not got my settings to where I could handle it out yet. I do want to do at least a couple of things, even though I will just dive to just repeat. But considering attempt number 1 was can't even get anything to render beyond spawn in a little part of the shopping district, and attempt number 2 was I can travel the world and I can actually interact with things like doors and chests, but that's about it. Still got some work to do. Probably need to bump the memory RAM allocation up to 8 minimum, 12 maximum. Got another windswept savannah, I think. Be where we're headed? Probably not far out enough. As a monster machine, it's less about the machine, because like this has 32 gig of RAM, but only 1 gig allocated to Minecraft. I had no idea. I had not ever bothered to go looking before. But having that much difficulty, even just getting around, I was like, okay, there's enough RAM in this machine. What's actually allocated to Minecraft? I found out there was only 1 gig allocated to Minecraft. While this isn't a monster, it's decent, and it was just a matter of switching the allocation. You have 6. That's a bit overkill. It might not be a bit overkill for I'm thinking I'm gonna up the settings again. 8 minimum, 12 maximum. 10 maximum if that causes any problems. Proteus was saying it's from 10 to 12 that you start running into problems with too much RAM for Java. And that he usually goes with 8 for got a lot of data packs. Which Hermitcraft does. Okay, more Savannah. Now we're getting back to where we could be far enough out from spawn. I mean, I'm making assumptions here that this being the windswept water vader would mean up Savannah and probably a waterfall involved. But that seems like a reasonable guesstimate from the name of the compass. Friend updated your RAM, so your laptop now has 20 gigs. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Portals. I stood in the shopping district portal for probably 5 minutes before deciding, yeah, this is not going to go anywhere. Once I bumped it up to 4 minimum, 8 maximum, I just have to touch a portal and I am through. Okay, we got to be coming up on it soon. Okay. Probably coming up on an area that would be decent for taking a nap here. Continuing onward. Have a little time before I can sleep, but yeah, the one thing that was still really difficult actually was any of the nether tunnels going through basalt deltas. Even when I turned down the particles, it was still really laggy. And that was surprising because I don't have that kind of problem in salt deltas elsewhere, and there was nothing else that I could see that should be causing problems, other than there's probably 8 million farms in the nether that I couldn't see. I'm at History West's base. So History West is actually doing a touristy series of to craft season. The first episode came out a couple days ago, and that was really fun. I did not think that watching somebody else go through it would be that interesting compared to either watching the hermits in their own game or being in the game. But it actually was a lot of fun watching him and explore stuff. That was cool. Right. Starting to run low on rockets here, although I do have some more Flight 1s. We're also to be getting close to the edge of the world soon. So... where is this lodestone? It is fun. Like I said, I just hadn't thought it would be fun watching somebody else explore the world as opposed to exploring it yourself. But it really was. Far, apparently, yes. At least it's starting to need a little adjustment, so I have to be getting closer to it. I'm coming up on the world borders. Okay, it's gotta be around here. Windswept Hills, not Windswept Savannah, I bet. Well, this might be Windswept Savannah. What is it? Yeah, biome. Not better F3. I need better F3. This is Windswept Savannah. Yikes. Oh, hello, Zombert. And that would be the water vader, I'm guessing. Okay. Still haven't found the lodestone to figure out what my center point of my search area is. Oh, here we go. So, 75 in any direction. I don't think it's going to be out over there. I think it's okay. So 75 west would take us down to 6942. No, that is not. We're adding negative. So it'll be negative 6995. I don't think it's going to be this far over either. But it could be. So, Wired, locked this one from your memory until now? Oh, goody. That's encouraging. Thanks, Bonquisha. Alright, so then going eastward, now it's going to be reducing negative number. So negative 6845. It's not going to require flight. It's just not. As owl. Gotta be over this way. So heading southward, more negative. So negative 30. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. I am mathificating wrong, clearly. Also, getting into areas non-traversable by flightless owls. That actually is a jump I should be able to. I think I've gone about as far as I need. Southerly direction. I mathificate. And if we're over this way, I would be looking for brown shulker, I think, but a brown shulker's not going to blend that well. And also, name of the compass is Windswept Water Vader, which, I mean, to be fair, that's where the lodestone is. Cash is. Peek down here. There's at least water. And, now that you're saying that this was one you had repressed from your memory, be sure that means this is not going the obvious place, which would be right at this wall. But would not be the first one where you had to be able to reach the thing while bobbing around at the top of a waterfall. But it does not look like that's what's happening. Okay. Think you eventually found it? I mean, you eventually found all of them, right? Wait, trying to sleep already? Okay, that's gonna work. Oh, good, creeper. And 1932, any second now. I've handed the keyboard over to B and made him look? Ah. Interesting. Alright. Let's switch up there because, well, I imagine it is possible to get up there from the water vader. Maybe a little beyond my skill set. Hey. Oh, good. And there's an Enderman hiding over there. So, very careful when looking over that way. And there's another water vader. Fun. So I gotta go over there. There are several of them. And all the things that want to murder me are down there. I like very much to not anger the Enderman. I may want to consider hurt. Okay. See anywhere that's readily available to mount. Okay, Enderman noise and the music, plus having an Enderman hopping around here, not helping matters. I wish flame arrows actually lit stuff up. I'm gonna have to go down there, aren't I? I don't wanna. But they couldn't path up to me. Oh, but you get through over that way. All right. More creepers. I'm seriously considering what butts. Okay. Now I can stop freaking out about the Enderman. Focus on shooting everything else that's trying to kill me. Well, not very successfully, because none of it can actually get at me. Okay. Sheesh. Can I, like, just shed some light over here for a little bit? Try to bring the spawn rates down a little. Of course, I have the entire mob cap. I have to remember to pick up my mess. Alright, so we have more water vators here. Ooh. Something in behind this one? No. That was a visual glitch. Not a clue. This one. Okay, how about don't drown? Could it be down there? I mean, stuff's able to path out of there, so yes. But I don't see. I feel like this has to be the area. Much it is as it is very not owl safe, it is owl traversable. And it fits the name. Another lousy bow. Gee, good thing I'm getting all these broken bows. Not like we have a skelly farm or anything. And need to make a gazillion dispensers for I don't know what possible reason. After really feel like it's got to be in this area. But that leaves pretty much brown and light gray for shulker box colors. I don't think green would really blend with this grass. Like it would in the plains or something, but not savanna. It's too different. This green is too yellow without being lime. Not bright enough lime to. Brown is a possibility and possibility. Okay, good. That's go anywhere. You have absolutely no idea where it is. Right, I don't have the mini HUD on this one. I have not checked recently about light overlay, so we're just not gonna know. Oh, good. Okay. I mean, the good thing about having to kill all those mobs is it healed my wings right up. Chicken, you just scared the heck out of me. I mean, I guess that's another area I could check out. Optifine or logical zoom on here, so not zoom. Honestly, we're up to get anything up there, and that is of this challenge. I'm stretching it by placing torches. But if I don't, I think I'm just gonna end up in a death loop. Plus, it is helpful to be able to determine boundaries of where to look. So, alright, speaking of, let's say I'm wrong. And it's not going to be. The name of the compass isn't just about where the lodestone is, right? It usually also has something where the cache is. This is water, but it's not a water vader. The vaders are over there. Look. That's not looking too likely. The other water vaders that I have missed. Sunday Latte, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? What were you doing? Tell me all the things. I'm searching for a shulker box that is going to blend in with the surroundings. So possibly not the most exciting now that I've lit things up and not getting swamped with mobs. But welcome. I hope you enjoy hanging out. But if you need to raid and run and get something to eat, get some rest, whatever the case may be, please take care of yourself. I hope you had a wonderful stream. And if you are up for sticking around a little while, I would love to hear all about it. And I feel like it's going to be up at the top of one of these water vaders because the name of lodestone is windswept water vader. But not seeing it. Thank you so much for that follow, Chalice Puma. It was great. You was brave and ventured to the ancient city. Eesh, and made a thing to prevent wardens spawning. It works. Excellent. Had Draconis come in and finish building a Witherskelly farm. Wow. Very exciting. Chalice Puma, I'm not sure if we share any servers. I am on this one, which is the Greenhouse, the Stina Rose Patreon server, Titancraft, the Tango Tech server, Solidarity's server, which does not have a fancy name, and Zombiecraft, and Eternia. So Discord server, probably Richard's. Richard Thornton would be my guess. Oh, right. And if you were involved in Stream to Remember, then that Discord as well. But yes, Richard is likely the common denominator. Because Richard is how I know Sunday. Rarely stream, mostly recently funsies. I mean, fair. That's not a torch, that's why I can't place it. Yep. I am gonna have so many torches to take down when I finish here. Yes, Bonquisha has a sound. You recently got a sound. I have a sound, which for a while was deafeningly loud, so I actually haven't gotten too much in the habit of using it. It wouldn't be up there. I can't get up there without pillaring, so it would be that high. Oh yeah, no, definitely do all the post-stream stuff you need to do to take care of you. I figured it was probably pretty late. They're almost 1 a.m. Wow. The search goes in circles, Dr. Liz. Oh, you're gonna spectate me and see what I'm missing? Great. You should stream. It should be amusing. See just how far off I am. For others to see, not for me to see, of course. So do you remember where this one is? You do remember this one? Because Bonquisha mostly remembers that this one was hard. I am focusing on the on these little waterfalls because the name of this lodestone compass is Windswept Water Vader, and usually the name has something to do where the cache is going to turn up. I should probably throw another torch or two up here. So much cleaning up to do whenever I find this thing. Spectating people while they're looking for things is fun. Yeah, I'm sure it is, because you keep doing it. And not always just to nudge me. And for those unfamiliar, we do have the ability to spectate on this server. We mostly tend to use it for either helping each other out with our builds or following each other around while we do things like this and pointing and laughing at how far off we are from the thing we're trying to find. It's not going to be that one. That one is just too close. Stone compass. Gotta be, and the easier way to get to those other ones is around here. Again, looking to see if there's anything along the pathway. But even a brown shulker is not going to blend all that well, I don't think. I think it's going to be over here. I think it's going to be over by actual water vaders. But I have been known to get fixated on an idea of where the thing must be and be very wrong about it. Yes, and we usually don't spectate without permission and knowledge, of course. There are more waterfalls in the searchable area. Oh. Okay. Well, this is going to lead me out of the searchable area, which is 75 blocks in any direction from the lodestone compass, but might be the easiest way to get to those other waterfalls. See any over here, but I did see something that looked like it might be one up. Don't know how I would get there. Thought there might be an easy path up from over this way, but there's all sheer cliffs. And the blue owl who creates this challenge does not fly. So anything, while we are allowed to fly, anything that requires flight to get to is not going to be weird. That said, we are allowed to fly, but that is up there. I don't know how you would get up here. Unless this one keeps going down below. We'll check the area at least. Looking for a shulker box that can blend in here. Probably either light gray or brown. Depth strider. Anything up here? It could be in the water. That is true. And some of them are in the water, like the one I just found earlier, which was called Where the Glow Squid called Where the Squid Glow. So that one was underwater and required either water breathing potions and night vision conduit, which I did. We do have, oh, I guess it's in my chest, backpack of stuff provided for the explorers in the Explorers Guild. And that includes some potions, some wings, boats, a boat, some rockets. And used to also contain a conduit, but it looks like that got somewhere away. So I'm using Dr. Liz's conduit. Okay, and throughout this challenge, this is the last of the items. There are 9 each, medium and hard levels. Last of the hard compasses. Okay, it looks like this was not waterfall that I was looking for. The ones I've already been checking out. That one exists, but again, I don't even know how Owl could have gotten up there. You're up a ding here. Thank you for that follow, essentially trendy. Welcome, welcome. Again, location can't require flight, but we are allowed to fly. Other waterfalls. Oh. Huh. Okay. We are on the Greenhouse, which is Christina Rose Patreon server, doing the Explorers Guild challenge created by the Blue Owl, in which we need to find hidden caches all over the server. And I'm on the final one, and it's in the hard difficulty, so it's blend in with surroundings. The easy ones tend to be brightly colored, medium are a little more blendy, and the hard ones tend to be surrounding area. So like a white shulker in diorite would be more likely for medium, I think. Calcite, it could blend more with than diorite, I think. Name of this particular lodestone compass is Windswept Water Vader, which very likely do. Why I was looking for waterfalls. The answer to the question of how you get up here is the waterfall itself. Be at any point along here, including in the water. Why aren't you? Oh, you're not burning because of water. Where did you come from? Thought I had lit up the AV area. Okay. Seeing it so far. Huh. Okay. Yep, clearly there's more spawniness up there. Oh, goody. Ugh. Let me get back. Oh, what the heck? Very mobby area. Oh, couldn't copy the raid message. I have been in that position. I totally understand. So yes, welcome in from Sunday's raid. Oh my goodness! That's a lot of zombies. And of course they're going in the water and not... That one's good. Round, so that's fun. Oh no, it was stupid and got out of the water. Okay. Was a creeper over here. Like to do something about before it does something. Oh. On? Really? Not expecting that. Expecting more to potentially get blown up. it could also be in that cave of death. Your pal. Okay. More stuff I need to pick up after, but at least stuff shouldn't be coming out from here to kill me. I think I have placed more torches at this location than any other and I have a feeling that next season Blue Owl is going to say no torches. I have been a bit free with them. I picked them up before I leave. This way. Gravel that wants to fall on my head, but boxes. Okay. Level. Don't think green would blend with this grass. I've said a few times, which means it's probably going to be a green one blending with grass. That is how my luck runs. Come on. Don't see it up here. This is going to be one of those I have to face palm ones, isn't it? We finally find it. No? Okay. So I haven't gone by it 50 times? Not that I've ever done that with any of these. At all. Had you and Bonquisha, like, ready to rip your hair out and yelling at the screen. Can you go by it yet? At all. So, it's not this waterfall either. Three or a one? Okay. This one. Hi. I'm not even sure if this one is within range, but try. Okay. Hello. Why did something just explode? Nothing should have been close enough to me. Yeah, there was a creeper, obviously, but where? Because I didn't feel any impact from it, although maybe that was from being in the water. Oh, well, I know there are a couple of caves. I just didn't think there was any place that one could have been close enough to me. That. That is... Been still in Windswept Savannah? It's now, but okay. Swept. Water below it. Did the creeper destroy anything I should be concerned about? Going and fixing. Certain. Oh, now it's cobble. Uh-huh. Ready to sleep so I don't have to stop my search? Thank you. Appreciate that. I do need to get more Flight 1 rockets because I don't be around here. I will fly myself. I just want to see what other waterfalls I'm missing. Found that one, found that one. This is getting too far over here. Back around. Okay, and we still got a creeper. Will you stand still and let me shoot you? Thank you. Okay. So, as of not that long ago, I hadn't gone by it yet. May have now, for all I know. And I think I was still at this waterfall. You said I hadn't gone by it yet. Feel like the one around here maybe too far? Maybe not. Maybe it just seems too far because you would have to go through the hill. Yeah, no, don't give too much away. I've had far too much help on this as it is, it feels like. Um, because I'm just that bad at this. All right, let's add this was the one where the creeper went off. Did sort of interrupt the search. Break my concentration. Let's get up here. Aha! Wow! I figured that was a wild shot. That. Wow. Caps lock. And that's where the creeper came from? Oh my goodness. All right. That's it. That's the final one. I see why this one drove you bonkers. That was a shot in the dark that it would be in that cave. I was so focused on it being in or right near the water. Oh, right. Now I need to clean up my mess of torches everywhere. Also, hi. There was an Enderman earlier. So, may have gone after the Enderman shield. Because he was in with all the other mobs that I needed to shoot at. So, not looking at him was really, I'm not even sure challenging is the right word. Almost impossible. I lit the heck out of this cave because this was where everything was. Will be again as I take all these down. Oh, there. Come on. Right. Nope. More here. Those. Now the ones that I was using just to measure out. Yeah. There's a radius from the lodestone where or where within which it will be found. But when that involves going through stuff. All right, have a wonderful day, Dr. Liz. Thank you so much for coming by and for sleeping. So that did not have to. And for the encouragement, which none of which was actually like really hints. So that was awesome. I think I got all the ones over this way. I don't think I had a full stack of torches. The fact that I've got 51 might mean I've just about got them all. That is a chicken, not a torch. Saw the movement and thought it might be the torch flickering. I think that's it. I think I have cleaned up my mess. And now it is time to go before everything starts spawning. And now I need the... Gonna tell me how to get back to the Explorers Guild. I mean, I can just generally head for 0. It's fairly close to spawn. Oh. Actually, wait a minute. This is where the Flight 3s are really... And those come... Meant to put that away, but okay. Gonna just about do it. Mom just came in with a box of chocolate she forgot to wrap and found in the sun porch. Has it been old enough that it did not all liquefy, I hope? They were for this year? Were melted or they were... Oh, they were for this year. Gotcha. Caramel is extremely chewy, just a tad cold out there at the moment. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, it would be. Be interesting to see just how cold it gets here. I did not usually I I base my expectations for how cold the winter is going to be on squirrel divination, basically. Big fluffy squirrel tail, very cold winter. Um, Scrawny, not so fluffy squirrel tail, mild winter. But I did not actually see a whole lot of squirrels in the autumn. Well, your extra refrigerator, fair. Swinging by History West's base again. Just expect it to be freezing cold and then happily wrong when it isn't. Fair. All right. So I look forward to messaging the Blue Owl. I actually found the rest of the things. Last year I got to the 40s, which needs no translation. Yes, that is the point where it Celsius and Fahrenheit out. So long as it's uh conversion, translation, same difference. Yeah, warmer than that is that's a very literally low bar. Um but also yes. Doesn't usually get that cold here. You trying to gone hiking at negative 30 Celsius before? That's bonkers, Bonquisha. I would have to be so swaddled up in parka and scarf and everything that I wouldn't be able to hike. I wouldn't be able to move at negative 22 Fahrenheit. You're still close to the range where there's not a whole lot of converting to be. What it boils down to is really cold. Never said you were smart. It's not even a question of smart, it's just endurance. Um, and I guess since you are further north, you would have more experience with during colder temperatures. I would not be able to. I would be able to bundle up enough to get from building to car and back, but that's about it. And I would not be able to move. I would be like that kid in the Christmas story. It's like the Michelin Man. Month of February usually hovers near there, so you get to it. Fair. I find that I'm saying that a lot. There. Gotta be a better word. At least some others to mix up with it. Found a photo from that day yesterday. It's hilarious. Definitely send it to me. I am now very curious. flight back. How are the wings doing? Okay. And the green. Green is good. Slowly closing in on. Shh. This song always weirds me out a little bit with the words electronic sound. Um, Catches me off guard because most of this instrumental. I've been catching more of Orchesterio's streams lately. It's really cool watching him pose while doing flight sim. And the most recent area he's been in South Africa, which is where he's from. So hearing him talk about the area, like when he was doing Norway, that was cool. But he's actually lived in, grew up in South Africa, so the places he was able to speak about were even more interesting. Roseville, goodbye, Roseville. Me up on Midas, I think. Yep, hi, Midas. Let's not slam into the spawn castle. Alrighty, we are coming up on First Guild. Hidey Hole. Gaming District. Alright, let's head and put these away. There be light column and copper collector. One remaining column. Now have the complete set. Whew. All right. Put the compasses back where they belong. Squid glow. Hooked water vader. So we need to fill the backpack back up. So said that I use. First gonna come here. Some of the Flight 3 rockets. Don't typically use Flight 3s. I might even have enough on me to make some sugar cane. Not, I can just run back to base. And oh, here we go. All flight ones, yep. Almost 64. Okay. Oh, and here's where the backpack goes. night. And take another look around the Explorers Guild, which amazing build unto itself. Wow, always does such cool work. Builds. Color. It didn't. I think even though Steen and Elite went together. It has finished first two. Well, as Bomb Crafter. Finished all 3 levels. Now I have 2. Woo! Thank you so much for watching, for coming along this journey, and occasionally helping. The pumpkin off my head. Now I look weird without my helmet. Well, I look weird being in the skin anyway. Really wish there was an easier way to switch between. I end up going into the vanilla launcher that I don't use to actually play the game in order to change my skins, which is silliness. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you, anybody who is still here. And anybody who dropped in, whether you are lurking, whether you are chatting. Thank you to everyone who followed. And now let's see. 8. Who is up in doing Minecraft today? Oh. And the Littlewood and Solidarity are doing their chunk lock again, trying to finish that out before the year ends. Great Lakes Girl is still going, but she was going when she streamed earlier, so I imagine she's not going to be longer. Quite a few makers and crafting are going. And of course, California Burbs. Let's go check out this chunk lock because it is an interesting challenge that they're doing. Much as it feels weird to raid a channel that has some watchers, haha. All right, thank you again very much, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a happy new year. And, yeah, take care.